December 23, 1927. A man dressed as Santa walked into a Texas bank. Before sunset, a police chief was dead, a town was scarred by gunfire, and Santa Claus was hunted across the state. His name? Marshall Ratliff, 24, fresh out of prison, too recognizable in Cisco. So he borrowed a red suit, white beard, black boots. Texas banks were being robbed 3 or 4 times a day, and the Texas Bankers Association offered $5,000 for the legal killing of a bank robber during a holdup. Ratliff still thought he had found the perfect disguise. He had 3 men: Helms, Hill, Davis. Santa goes in first. They grab the cash. They disappear. But children saw Santa walking down the street. They followed him to First National Bank. Inside, a cashier smiled. "Hello, Santa." Then the guns appeared. Ratliff forced open the vault and stuffed money into his sack. A mother escaped with her 6-year-old daughter through a side door. She ran for help, and Cisco came armed. Police, shopkeepers, men with rifles, men dreaming of that reward. A shot shattered glass. Then the street erupted. More than 200 bullet holes would scar the bank. Chief Bitt Bedford was shot. Deputy George Carmichael was mortally wounded. The robbers used hostages to reach their getaway car, but the tire was flat, the gas nearly gone. They stopped a family's Oldsmobile. The 14-year-old driver gave them the car, but slipped the keys into his pocket. The gang moved their money, their wounded man, and 2 young hostages into the Oldsmobile. Then the engine failed. No keys. The mob was closing in. So they ran back to the first car, leaving behind the money, the hostages, and Lewis Davis, who died that night. Ratliff escaped, but his Santa suit had become a target. After days of sleet, hunger, blood loss, and a huge manhunt, Ratliff, Helms, and Hill were captured. Ratliff was sentenced to die, but he never reached the chair. In 1929, a mob tore him from jail and lynched him. He thought Santa would make him invisible. Instead, it made him unforgettable. The bank robber who turned Christmas into a Texas bloodbath.